To all my anime fans out there, have you ever had trouble choosing what anime to watch next? Right, between two highly contested anime, always, right? It's always an issue.
Oh yeah.
Well, today, hopefully, we're going to be able to help you out with that with our opinions. Our brothers over at the Life with Anime podcast, they actually came up with a very good this or that. Some highly contested shows and movies in the anime genre. So today we're going to kind of go through a couple of those, and hopefully, again, some of our opinions will be able to sway you one way or the other in your your viewing pleasure. All right, so let's get started. Let's get right into it. So, what's the first one up for debate today?
Yeah, the first one on the list, and I'm not sure if they created or they just voted on it like we're about to do, but
this is episode 5 of the Debatable podcast, by the way.
5 of the 9. But yeah, the first two were Naruto Shippuden and One Piece.
Naruto Shippuden and One Piece, and this is very specific. Shippuden, right? Not just Naruto.
Oh yeah.
We ain't talking about Boruto.
That's why I said I feel like it would be a landslide if it was like Naruto as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole.
Because I've seen all of Naruto versus I'm just in the 800 zone. One Piece. So
understood. You're closing in though.
Oh yeah, I'm in that groove now. I'm in that groove.
And I have not seen all of Naruto.
I'm on episode. I'm still like 170. So man, I finally watched the live action.
In One Piece.
I finally watched the live action.
Yeah, gotta get Chris a hand. Yeah,
it's pretty good, right? And it was nowhere near as disappointing as what you thought, right?
They spoiled some stuff for me, but it's all good though. It's okay.
Overall,
it was good.
It was night and day difference from the other crap.
It restored my faith in live action.
It did, and that says a lot, right? And then since we're talking about Naruto and One Piece, right? To my knowledge, Naruto has yet to have a live action adaptation.
Have it?
Have they?
I don't think they have.
I don't think so.
Not that I know of.
Right.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't think they have.
Right. That would, and that's the thing. I don't feel bad recommending the One Piece live action to anyone. You know.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be hesitant at all.
At all.
After watching, I was like, oh yeah, I can give this one, and I know nobody's gonna hate me for it.
Right.
Because it's like before, if I had told. And I hate that we keep having to go back to it. But if I had ever said out of our, you'll love Dragon Ball Evolution, they would have spit on my feet. They
probably would.
How dare you, sir?
Shame on you.
Like, you call yourself a fan?
I couldn't believe you did this to me. But yeah, definitely, I wouldn't feel bad. So like One Piece, I would have to say One Piece on this one. You know. Although people trip about the pacing, but I still had to say One Piece. Like, yeah, I'm deep in the 1000s now. So,
oh yeah, like as a whole, I still may like. It's a lot of Naruto that's just like indifferent, but I haven't got so deep into One Piece. But after what I've seen, I'm like, this is tight race.
It's tight race. Yeah, it is. It is
I'm
tight.
gonna finish out One Piece, and because right now I'm Naruto, but I feel like by the end of it, I'll be.
I'm going One Piece, and I'm on 170 episodes in.
That's crazy stuff.
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy because you haven't even gotten good stuff yet.
That's a supreme hot take.
Yeah, that is like wow.
I've said it.
And you watched like a good portion of Naruto, right? Like you.
Oh yeah, I watched all the OG Naruto.
Okay, so yeah, but I mean, you talking about 100? How many episodes are in like the original Naruto?
Yeah, I can't remember.
That's yeah, we had to look that up. That
the live action Naruto movie is expected to be released in theaters
in
2026.
Well, they got time to get it right
at the earliest.
No way.
Naruto live action movie is expected to come out in theaters 2026 at the earliest. This is because Naruto live action movie will likely be a massive project. Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. We got one coming in. Let's see how this matches up to the One Piece live action.
The original Naruto
Netflix adaptation.
How many volumes do they have?
I don't know how real it is, but hey.
Right.
59?
It was 59.
Oh, yeah.
This one was more than that.
It was at 59 volumes. It might just be.
I could have sworn it was more than that.
And while you're looking that up, I just want to say this is not to say that just because an anime is longer that it automatically makes it better, because you definitely can crunch some good content into a shorter anime. You know, because we have plenty examples of anime that they're 25, 30, 60 at the most episodes throughout for the whole, entirety of the story, and they're bangers.
The original Naruto anime series has 220 episodes.
Okay. 220. Okay. So you basically are halfway through the Naruto,
I couldn't say that One Piece was better than Naruto. Not
in the hundreds.
No, it's just not within the first 220 for sure. Because One Piece,
and it might be honestly,
they had me on the verge. Like I was like, come on now, really? Because it's starting to get uninterested.
I can say this. Maybe it's because when I watched Naruto, it was back in like the early 2000s. I was 12, 13 years
old. So you got a whole nother mindset.
And now, so now I'm watching One Piece like now, and Luffy, like some of the moments be like, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's like that. He's like that.
Like when he put that hat on Nami, I was like, bro.
Oh yeah, you gotta respect this gangster now.
Like, all right.
But that's the same thing I say about Naruto when was it Kabuto when he tried to kill Tsunade, and he went head first into the lick, and he blocked it with his hand, like reached through it, like he bleed, like like.
And he got some.
Now he gangster, like he stand on business.
Yeah, so
him and Luffy, they could be the best of pals.
Yeah, for sure.
They are both dumb as a box of rocks in certain situations.
They love food,
but they are die hard. I'm protecting everybody attached to me by any means necessary.
Yeah,
they shonen poster boy
for sure. One just wants to be Hokage, and the other one to be the king of power. So, they definitely have their dreams.
One actually became Hokage though.
Yeah, that's true. One actually became Hokage. Still looking for that One Piece. Become the king of the pirates. So it's an adventure. You gotta love it.
You've been looking for the One Piece since I was 9.
It's a life.
I'm 34.
Yeah. Roger wasn't a spring chicken when he got the One Piece and everything.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
That mustache was pretty thick.
Yes, sir, for sure.
So, yeah, I'm going One Piece. So.
Yeah, and you haven't even gotten what gear is Luffy able to achieve?
He doesn't even know he has gears yet.
Oh my!
Oh. Yeah, so you're
base level Luffy.
Base Luffy. Yeah.
Right.
Base level
Yeah. You.
But I like what I'm seeing. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, and this is coming from a guy who was like
I refuse to watch.
Swore that he would never watch One Piece.
I refuse.
I said the same thing. I said I would never give it a second chance. I told you, like the first time I watched it, 1 to 3 episodes in, I was snoozing. I woke up. I said never.
Right.
I said now I watch it when I'm ready to go to bed. It helps me go to sleep. This is my lullaby, right? But once I actually like locked in and watched, I was like, okay. It grows on you the farther you get into it.
It definitely grows on you.
And it was kind of nostalgic for me at first. I was like, I remember this from 4Kids, man. And it's bad because I saw it on 4Kids first, and it was horrible.
Yeah,
it was straight trash.
See, that's when it was like we weren't ready for it then. It's like you had to be ready for it.
No, in the version that we got on,
it was so watered down.
They couldn't. It was like so many.
You couldn't show no blood. You couldn't show blood contact.
I hate that they took blood.
They had trademark on some of the names.
That's one thing that
I thought Zoro's name was Zolo.
Yeah,
I'm arguing with people.
They call him Zolo.
I am arguing with people saying, "Hey, this nigga named Zolo," and y'all saying Zoro. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, they had a trademarking issue, so they couldn't use the name Zoro.
And I was 33 before I realized I was wrong.
Good God.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a while for real.
Because I shut One Piece out of my head. I'm like, I'm not watching it. I don't care about it. I'm not watching it.
Yeah. So what made you really enjoy? What makes you really enjoy what you're seeing right now?
It's gotta be Luffy.
It's Luffy, and I think the story flows well. I like the feeling. And that's
you only like it right now because no, and I like the feeling to begin with.
I'm a story guy, so something like that
exactly. I am too. But when you
get
to the fillers that I'm talking about, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna be like, okay, yeah, Todd, that was one of those ones. Like I could do without that. I would be perfectly fine doing without that one.
But I think it builds on the character development and stuff, so I don't mind.
Yeah, it depending on the scenario that they're in on the filler. Because like one of my favorite fillers on Naruto is fighting the ostrich. Like, and I thought
that was a good one.
It was one of the funniest ones.
That was a good one.
That's an instance where fillers can be entertaining. Because sometimes they're just lullabies to help you go to sleep because they have nothing to do with anything that's currently going on.
I haven't met one yet on One Piece that I didn't really like.
Yeah.
Where I could be like, man.
Yeah, so far, like in the beginning, it,
Right.
you know, it still ties back in.
I think it flows well so far.
So we got 2 for One Piece and we got 1 for Naruto.
Yeah. All right, next on the list is My Hero Academia and Hunter x Hunter. I will be honest, I hate Hunter x Hunter. So I'm by default going with My Hero.
2022, like you probably would have had your apartment egged for saying that 2022.
They may still do it now.
Why do you hate it though? Like,
I wouldn't advise you to do that.
Right.
But yeah,
we're not doxing.
it's just.
I dox myself.
Is it gone?
Oh, it's
cycle
it's
everyone?
for sure gone. Like it's like I feel like I don't. It's like I just can't like him. It's like
That's just I just can't like him.
I wanted to, and it's like even some of his, some of the feats that he has in there. It's like okay, it's pretty cool, but it's like I never really gravitated to him as like a lead character. Like I was like, man, there's a couple other people that I'd rather see it from their point of view, like their perspective.
Yeah, Kahlua, I definitely could. Like, I could watch something with Kahlua being like that.
I was hoping it would like spin his way, in a way, but I'm
because
like,
that Godspeed is something to behold. Like that Godspeed, Kahlua is.
I feel like I hate both of the lead guys in both of these shows, but
so
the
no,
people around,
Midoriya.
like the people surrounding it make it better in My Hero.
Yeah, because it's
so much more.
It's a lot more.
And that's what I said with
Backstory
Hunter x Hunter. It's like it's not a lot of variety.
To me, it's like you get Gon and you got Kahlua, and you got
that's about it.
Yeah,
everything that falls along with it, like But
everyone,
even if you take Midoriya out of the equation,
it's a lot. It's a lot there. Like Bakugo in it alone is like there's story there.
Yeah.
You have like so many heroes in the show where there's stories to follow.
Fire and Ice. Endeavor's son.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Why am I going
finding out that Dobby is his son was like incredible. And then it's like his fire is so hot he can't even contain it, and it's his. Like, you know how hot you got to be to do that?
Right.
And I mean, like he is a psycho, but I mean he was molded into a psycho.
Yeah. For some reason, like I forgot his name for some reason. I don't know why.
Dobby.
I'm talking about Todoroki.
Yeah.
For some reason, I drew a blank on Shoto's name. Like, but Shoto Todoroki is story there too. Like you said, Dobby. That whole narrative was like, whoa.
When I saw that spin up, and then even with what's my guy name? The Hulk that with the feathers.
Hulk.
Yeah,
Hulk tour.
Nah, that ain't the guy. That ain't but nah, it's like. Even his scenario, like where he's got to play double agent, got to play both sides.
Yeah.
Cause him and what's my guy? Twice.
Yeah.
Twice. I like Twice.
Yeah, Twice is interesting.
It's kind of sad. Like he is, but he just wasn't rapping.
He won't fit for it.
But that's what I said. Like you can get deeper into the bag when you watching My Hero.
Yeah.
With Hunter x Hunter, and I feel like the eras that they came out in is really why.
Yeah.
But it's like
for sure. Yeah.
It for me. I can lean more to My Hero because it's like it's got a little more for me, than Hunter x Hunter.
I never made it that far in either though.
What?
To be honest, I didn't make it that far in either of those.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you just based off of a lot of times based off the protagonist, you can kind of get a feel for how it flows.
And I feel like that's what kind of like diluted the whole thing for me for Hunter x Hunter. I just couldn't get
Gon Freaks is not that guy.
If you don't really like love him, that character is like you really not gonna
because it's following him. Hard. It's following him. It's following Gon hard. Like I didn't hate Gon.
I saw somebody else talking about it. I think on TikTok about like them going another route with whoever the lead would be on there.
Really?
Like I forgot who they named. But they said like that would be like a good spin-off, like for them to take the lead on it. But I said anybody other than Gon. But the next on the list is Attack on Titan and Vinland Saga. This was I feel like this was the toughest matchup for me on the list. So I was feeling Attack on Titan because Attack on Titan hits different.
Yes,
I got time, man. Attack on Titan is what brought me back into anime.
Attack on Titan it get crazy fast.
Very.
But Vinland Saga, it's like now the second season brought you back to like reality type scenarios. Yeah. I feel like with Attack on Titan, if you're ever in the world of Attack on Titan,
it's just never a good day.
You know, it's chaotic through the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
there's not a moment of peace.
No
because it's like
no moment of peace at all.
You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get squished. You're gonna get eaten. Like you ain't got but 3 options as far as life is gonna go.
And they're all
how do you want to go?
Unless Levi training you.
Oh yeah,
that's the only chance. Or Mikasa.
His whole squad got squashed.
Or Mikasa.
Even if you in Levi's squad, you gonna die too. You gonna get turned into a daggone. You gonna get turned into a Titan, and he's going to kill you. So it's gonna be
if you don't have Ackerman blood.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to die.
But Vinland Saga, like Thorfinn, you got like my daddy was about to destroy you, and then you flip the script on him, and he like could really murder like majority of y'all with ease.
Ease.
Well,
all of you.
But it's like I'm gonna take the high road. Like I want all of my people to survive.
Right.
He's like, you promised me this? Cool. I still could kill you.
Yeah, just so you know.
I'm honored to do. And I feel like for Thorfinn, it's like his dad was like Superman to him. Like,
of course.
So it's like, you know, my dad about to rock this dude, and he's like, you defeated my dad? Like, nah, this don't even look right.
This ain't right.
And then it's like, I gotta get revenge, and he gets washed a couple times, but it's like, it's the journey. Like, you were fueled by hatred and rage and all that, but then it's like, you end up having the man that takes your father's life be a father figure in your life,
and you can see the love-hate relationship.
Right, and it's like it's a father-son situation for sure.
Yeah. But then your revenge is taken away.
You
don't even get to kill.
But the thing is, even when he kills, when he announces who he really is, and Thorfinn looking like, this ain't about to go down like this. Like it's like, y'all are not about to ruin this for me. But it's like even after that, I knew. I'm like, okay, this second season about to go
he about to
crazy. He gonna go on a rampage.
Right.
And then it was so cold.
So much different. Yeah.
I said, this is a plot twist for real. Like
the contrast is what brought.
But
they told you. They told you like the first 2 episodes. They let you know because his father said it to him. Like he said that like I have no enemies.
Yeah.
Like that was the theme for season 2. Like,
I didn't think Thorfinn was gonna get it.
He got that.
I didn't think he was gonna get it.
That's what's so cool about it. He got it.
And all he's got right now from his father is playbacks. Like all I can do is run through the vault. And
he had that Mufasa moment.
Him going through I feel like when his demons were attacking him, like the hundreds of thousands of people he's murdered, it's like him coming to terms with it and being able to like get out of the grasp of it because it was pulling him down. Like we coming to get you, buddy. And it's like, nah, I gotta step outside it. I feel like that's a real life thing because it's like we all got demons. We all got scenarios that it's like, dude, this still haunts me to that day. It's like trying to learn to live with it and live through it it's like it's chaotic at all times in Attack on Titan, which I love.
Yeah.
But it's like it ain't really my life ain't chaos at all times. Right. So it's like
true.
I think it's 2 parts to it because I think with Vinland Saga, of course, like if the profound depth, you know, of like philosophy tied into Vinland Saga really is like it can make anybody really think deeper about just life in general.
Right.
Attack on Titan
is more of it's more of a broadened look on humanity as a whole.
Yeah.
Like humans are always going to find a way to kill each other.
And
no matter what, like you can take everything away.
Yeah.
And we'll still find a way to kill each other.
Right.
And it's a never-ending cycle of humanity.
Yeah.
You can take all the weapons away, take all the guns away.
But it's done in an unrealistic way, kind of, so to speak, with Attack on Titan, because like with Eren, even when you find out about him and like how he's pretty much the protagonist and the antagonist all at one time.
But there was
he went through
master puppeteer. Every scenario.
Yeah.
He lived through every scenario, and there was no option for peace.
Right. You know, basically,
None.
But that's why I say it's done in an unrealistic way. While Villain Saga, it does it in a way that's like, this is realistic.
It's very human.
Like, it's
It
very
brings it to an individual level.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, I mean, as a whole, like, even with Attack on Titan, there was a way, but you'd have to wipe out anybody that could become a Titan in order to get anywhere near it. But it's like, it's two different species coexisting on that show. Like, because of the magnitude of the difference between them.
Right.
It's like, yeah, of course, this is pure chaos forever.
Forever.
But it's like, Villain Saga, even at the end, Thorfinn took all of those hits. And
so he can talk to that.
he's been through so much pain that was a warm up. And the dude was about to die from exhaustion.
Right.
And he's that's all of them. Like, you okay? Are you kidding me?
Right.
If I gave you all I got. He said, you still ain't dead.
But the respect he earned from the rest of the men just from sitting there taking
Because it's like it got
to be him. Like,
it got to the point where they're looking like, no human survives this.
Yeah,
like,
right.
What is this dude?
onslaught.
Like, what is he?
Oh, he's a son of Thor's. Okay.
Oh, right, and he's the definition of built different.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, and I feel like it was more of a built different mentally in the second season.
Yeah.
It's like he showed, I'm my daddy's son in the first one. Like,
right.
them little knives is
He showed it two different ways. In the first season, is by him murdering everybody.
The physicality side of it.
In the second season,
it was what his daddy became.
It's the humility and the yeah.
So I feel like he still went the same route as his father. It was just not the way he expected.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like his daddy was a very humble, laid back guy in the back end. But like he started out mass murder. Like it's so it was a mountain climb that he did to get to the other side.
Yeah,
but that's why I said that's why I go Villain Saga. But I can definitely understand
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I got respect for Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan got, like I said, it brought me back in the anime after like 5-6 years.
You know what really restarted me?
But I'm going with Villain Saga.
And it's on the list. Matter of fact, we'll wait till we get there. I'll remind you when we get there. All right, next up, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer and JJK. The reason I have to go with JJK is for one person and one person only. Gojo.
Gojo, man. Oh my god.
I left my shades in the truck, man. I left my Gojo shades in the truck because I was like, if I knew he was on here, man, I would have represented, you know?
Satoru Gojo, man. That's my dude.
He's like, still my dude.
He's like one of my favorite characters in anime.
He's
seriously?
Just Gojo, yeah. He's like one of my favorite characters.
I never liked the OP guys. That's why I like Gojo.
But it's like
he don't like he that dude, but I can't choose him because he too strong. I can't.
Yeah. But like the way that
too strong.
Think about it though.
Like the limited set is just
it's OP.
You're reaching for me. And I'm watching you reach for me. You never.
You never. Because I'm going to continue to divide.
It'll never hit me.
And it's like
the distance for eternity.
What are you
it's
doing? It's like he's literally in this. What are you doing over there?
Right.
I'm about to knock you up. Not this year. Like, it's like, you don't have a chance, buddy. And it's like I feel like he's so much more superior than everybody that's trying to run away with him. It's like. You can't help but applaud it because he does it in such style.
He does.
Like even the Shibuya incident when he was murdering those people in that small town. Everybody was like this since he just snapping faces. Like I'm like, this dude real different. Who else? Nobody else even knows it's happening.
And he's so just calm. Like,
he is.
He's just like
he is.
But I'm told you.
Yeah. Told you, my dude.
Oh yeah.
Now told you, my dude.
Told you, made him take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Because
told you. Yeah.
He was coming through there with a vengeance.
Right.
But without told you, he would have never got that pearl.
Oh yeah, and told you would have never got that see-through body. That's
looking like a crescent moon.
I was like, what is that dripping? And then I'm like, that's what used to be there. Like, and it was a wormhole. Like,
it was a crater.
Back about it. I'm like,
a crater.
But but you ain't. You got to get past Mugen Train.
Oh yeah. I am so.
Because you get past Mugen Train, it might bring it. It'll bring it up for you a little bit.
Yeah, because right now it's JJK, and
I can understand if that's the furthest you done got.
I don't like the way they did Rengoku, man. Like it soured the taste of Demon Slayer because I was all aboard for Demon Slayer, and then I'm like, man, that's kind of cheesy how y'all did my boy, man. Like you gonna give him a name like Rengoku? Goku is one of my favorite characters of all time, and then you gonna give me like a sucker version of it that don't survive.
Yeah.
My Goku died on Dragon Ball Z hundreds of times. This dude stayed back.
He always comes back.
I'm like, so they gonna revive him? But I know of course, he wouldn't have wanted to be a demon.
No.
Like,
no. But like I said, the respect level for Rengoku is like up here because he died, and you know he's not coming back.
Right.
But the way he went out.
Well, you gotta respect his guys, man.
It's respect, and that's the thing with Tanjiro. It's like you can't really hate Tanjiro.
Nah,
you can't hate Tanjiro. If you hate Tanjiro, you're a monster.
Right?
It's like you gotta factor in. That's why I didn't hate Eren, because it's like with characters like
Eren easier to hate than Tanjiro.
A whole lot easier. It's a night and day difference. But Tanjiro is nothing but tragedy. Like it's like they're.
And he's still the nicest person.
He's just continuously kind-hearted.
Yeah.
Right.
In the midst of it all.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of like Deku. I know you hate Deku.
See,
but I kind of like Deku. Yeah. For that reason, but he doesn't cry.
And that's why I said that's the difference. Tanjiro's emotional.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is. But he had a reason. He went through some stuff.
But he channels it better. He channels it way better.
Deku ate a strand of hair. And all of his problems began. It's like you did it to yourself.
You did it, right? You chose this. You chose this.
It's like, what are you?
Tanjiro was like
really
out in the woods.
I come back home. My family is massacred. It's like, and then my sister becomes the one thing. Like, what?
Like, Isadora getting seen some Jag on messed up stuff too, though.
Yeah.
Dude, like I don't care. It's like to me, JJ. When you talk about JJK, it's all about Gojo.
Yeah,
it's just.
I tried to slide him in there. I did.
Yeah,
I don't even think of. I always forget Itadora's name.
Ain't no way.
I always forget his name because I only care about Gojo.
Itadora is still my favorite character.
I love him. I like Sukuna. He's my favorite bad guy.
Yeah. Sukuna's a beast.
But it's like,
his
arrogance puts me in the mind of Vegeta. I hate Vegeta, but I like the Vegeta qualities.
Right.
That's cool.
But Sukuna, he's how many times has he lost? How many times
this conversation before? Sorry for this quick pause, but I hate Vegeta. Him and that broken left arm. Oh no! Like,
would you like Suck Goku though? Like,
there's no Son Goku. There's no Suck Goku. Not
Goku is where he is because his freaking daddy.
He's the Monkey King.
Yeah, he's a monkey. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But
Vegeta's character development is amazing.
Yeah. Because he
from where he started off to where he really
had. That's the one credit I give Vegeta. He really went from like a Jim Carrey's The Grinch, and he had to turn around, change her heart, but it was thanks to Bulma.
Yeah, soften their heart.
She mushed them on her,
and
I feel like that's what made me stop like truly hating Vegeta, because it's like he was arrogant for no reason at a certain point. He was pretty much like he was the Saiyan version of Frieza to me. Cause look what he did to
baby.
Look what he did to Nappa.
Yeah,
that's your right hand.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You think Frieza wouldn't have done that to any and everybody? I'm bored.
That's what you do when your father's the king, like.
Right, but it's like when he switched after the whole Majin Vegeta thing. I was so glad that was over real fast, because that just took it to a whole nother level of disturbing for me. Like, really, an M on your forehead? That's the best you can do, buddy.
Hey man, the Majin Vegeta thing though,
it
showed. That's what showed the other side of Vegeta's like, all right.
Yeah, because it was showing up some desperation to go that route. But
he becomes more human as that.
Right. It humanizes.
He still get drugged though.
But yeah,
Oh, he getting drugged. I ain't gonna lie.
and that's why I say still we go back. Gojo's a part of JJK, so it's hard to vote against him.
It's hard.
I'm not voting
So,
against him.
But I'm saying as far as Demon Slayer and
It's just
and
when
JJK.
you compare the two, it's hard.
Yeah,
it is
it's
hard. Like I love. Look, like Tokito, he's a favorite anime character of mine. Tokito off of Demon Slayer. But when you talk about that, like when you talk about missed Hashira abilities compared to limitless abilities of Gojo, there's no comparison.
There's no limit.
There's no limit. Like I just can't.
It don't even matter. That joker locked away now anyway.
Dude.
He can get out.
He ain't getting out.
And
He's stuck.
you can't touch me, and my curse energy never runs out because it's just limitless. And I have the infinity ability. I have infinite curse.
With all that being said on my end, I'll probably still picking JJK.
Alright, well, that wraps that one up.
And I would say for the brawling alone,
Oh snap!
the fights is more intense. Mahito, he's one of my favorite villains because he's a.
I don't know about that one.
He's
though.
a more.
I don't know about that one though.
For what he did to my girl.
You talking about intense though? I don't know.
Demon Slayer get intense, but you're just talking about
It's
we got sword fights, and JJK is everything.
I wonder why
gets
Chainsaw
some
Man not
everything.
on this list.
Dude,
What?
That's what.
No mind.
That's what I just thought about though.
Or are you saying there's much more than sword fight?
No, I'm just saying the intensity of the fight. He said intense.
Oh, no, it's intense. I get you.
Yeah,
All the
that's what I'm
fire,
saying.
all the breathing techniques and all this.
But that's what I'm saying. And
Even the movie train was like,
but even at the end of
I'm
the
gonna tell
day,
you, Goku closed his eyes for the last
you
time.
naming techniques. These are sword techniques. Secondary device. It's not you. It's you with the sword. So it's like a 1-2 punch versus Gojo ain't got no sword.
The demon that killed Rengoku, he don't use sword.
Yeah.
He beat that joker down with his fist.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the person that you love. Are they getting it done? They getting it out of the mud. Now Tanjiro, that's why I respect the Hashiras
That
and
joker with head, but the piss out you.
right now. But that's why I said JJK. It's they really out here brawling. I'm taking you to another dimension.
My favorite character is Isadora, dude. Just fists all day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true.
When they said left, right, good night.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir. But we talking about, you still talking about JJK though. Yeah. But I will say that I would, if someone was just coming in the anime, they never watched anime before and they were just coming in, I probably would recommend Demon Slayer before JJK. Simply because one, the first episode of Demon Slayer does hit hard because you got what happened to Tanjiro that hits the feels a little bit, so it's kind of that was it catch your
because it picks up a little slower with
JJK. It's hard to understand because
it's hard to understand the ability, the scaling, the power scaling.
It almost seemed like a book club at the beginning. What's really going on?
What's really going on? Right.
You don't even know what they're fighting.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's why I say, even though it's newer, that's why I referred my brother to Kaiju number 8. The first thing they watched was JJK, but I was like, well, why y'all, if y'all haven't finished it, I'm like, when you get a chance, check out Kaiju number 8. And it's
easier watch.
Because that one picks up so fast.
It's easier watch.
It's by the end of the first episode, I'm like, you're going to know whether or not you want to watch it anymore after that. For sure. Because, the way it ends, it's I'll be here for the second episode. It's like that. But we're going to say it's unanimous.
It's unanimous.
JJK. Next is, I can never pronounce this right. Haikyuu. It's the volleyball anime.
The volleyball anime.
But it's Haikyuu, but it's going against the far better anime, Blue Lock. Blue Lock is, to me, in my opinion, Blue Lock is a landslide favorite. If you've ever watched Blue Lock, you understand what I'm saying.
I got it queued up. I gotta watch it.
You get locked in easily.
I ain't got no dog in this fight.
I'm telling you, Blue Lock. After y'all watch Blue Lock, we can revisit
that one.
Definitely. And y'all are gonna be like, yeah, I know what you meant by landslide time. It's not no contest
for sure.
Dang.
All right, next, and this is the one that I say revived my anime life. This made me start binge watching all the shows we've named so far. I went back through all of them after watching this one, and that is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Holy
it had me in a chokehold, and I said, those Elric brothers are near and dear to me.
Oh,
Yes, very much.
I said, I rocked with them boys.
Yes,
Okay.
And they're going up against, and this is not fair, they're going up against Asta and the Black Clover gang. It's really not fair.
It is not fair.
Now, why they do that to Austin?
I feel like Black Clover,
Ain't no way.
it really is a high potential show.
To me, it's on like you got to give it something like Fairy Tale. Like you give it something like Fairy Tale. To me, they're like
Gracious, my boy, it was straight Usher on them.
what is going on?
It
right
just
now?
went there. I don't know.
And you can't even leave it.
I can't leave.
Oh my goodness, my boy have been hacked and is malfunctioning straight slow jams.
Oh my god.
Ain't no bad place for it to be.
I mean, hey. But I mean,
We're on anime right now.
this is the Debatable podcast.
Right.
So it's very debatable whether or not that is appropriate for this podcast. Because, I mean, he said he's about to call it a night. We're just getting halfway through the episode. So, yeah, it might not be the best place for it. But, yeah, Full Metal versus Black Clover is not fair.
That's a murder scene.
I feel like this list is just not fair. Because I mean that right there, that's a standalone of landslide. Like that is like
right.
Oh,
like,
there's
you got to bring your heavy hitters against Full Metal Brotherhood. Like you have to.
Yeah, ain't much you bring it.
Yeah, it's not to me. It has everything to me.
You're not gonna throw too many out there that I've seen. That I'm gonna say, yeah, they got Full Metal.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That's not a statement. I'm saying
fully agree
because Full Metal, like, you get all the action you want. You get some drama.
Get some politics.
But you get politics. But more than that, you get in your feelings.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you feels it.
Feels. Oof.
I mean,
Deep.
Even if you think about what they did for each other.
Yeah.
You sacrificed pieces of yourself.
Yeah.
Like really yourself.
Yep.
Like, have it.
Right.
Just give my brother back. Like,
Just
it's
give
just,
my brother back.
My brother back.
And you don't even get your brother back. You get his soul. But you don't
which
get
was
enough.
turned out to be the best part of his brother. But you still got your sickly leftovers of your brother just in
riding
the
away
waiting for hope.
Right, exactly.
And
then you go back and get him.
When he had that conversation at the end,
yeah.
and it's like, so you really gonna like, you really want to do this? Absolutely. Like this is what it's all been about.
Right, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm here
the
for.
truth. This is the
right.
truth.
And
this is it.
When I saw them in the end, it just warmed my heart, man.
Right.
Like when, and I'm like, wait a minute, them brothers, they hit a growth spurt in there.
Right,
wait a minute,
right.
yeah. That's all
it's a
right,
happy
man.
ending. Like, oh my God. You know,
And I
finally
feel
got Winry. Like,
and that's why I feel like they did Meliodas wrong. Even though he's not on this list, I feel like they did Meliodas wrong because he should have been taller than that. I mean, my God.
That's what makes it fun.
The Eric brothers got back taller.
Yeah.
Like, they grew up.
When I found
out
that
was always there.
Right. They did do him dirty. You know?
He was surviving
Never
in
get a growth
there
spurt.
because of what daggone Edward was eating and sleeping and all that.
Say it again?
When I found out that Alphonse was surviving because basically he was living off of Edward. Edward was eating and sleeping. That's why he sleeps so long.
And that's probably why he didn't grow.
And that's exactly why he didn't grow. Because
Yeah.
all of his energy is going to keep Alphonse alive.
So he was on a ventilator and they didn't know
Yeah,
it.
it's like symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's wild.
Like, dude,
See?
that is crazy.
Well, more parasitic because symbiotic. He
Oh,
was
it's parasitic.
Well, I guess you still could say because the only reason he was able to get that knowledge and do alchemy without the transmutation circle was because they went through.
Because they went through.
He had that knowledge of he had been there, so he had that knowledge already. So he knew how to do alchemy without transmutation circle. So he still got something from it.
Yeah.
Even though it was kind of sucking his life away.
And not even a knock on Black Clover because I feel like it's a pretty complete
It's
anime.
solid. It's solid.
It's just not.
It's not Brotherhood.
It's not on the right.
Brotherhood is.
That's
the
why I
right
say
list.
Asta reminds me of Natsu Dragneel, like so much.
Mm.
Like that's why I say maybe Fairy Tale or something like that can like
It would be a better matchup.
But I feel like the
Way
deeper
better,
you
man.
get into the Black Clover, because I haven't finished it. Like I haven't got like all the way to the most recent part, but it's like
I have to
up until when he pulls out the second blade and he actually can harness.
that was kind of cool.
It's like okay, he leveled up. Like
the
anti-magic thing is
right.
It's very capable like type of situation.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
yeah.
it's like you. Come on now, alchemy. I feel like as far as powers,
yeah.
You got a Julius or something.
With
the Atlas.
Yeah. You talking about time manipulation?
Full medical type people, but it's like, apples and oranges.
Yeah, apples and oranges. Whatever your cup of tea is.
But it's
unless you're a homunculus, then
But it's still gonna be Full Metal.
Yeah, Full Metal.
Okay, so we know that one's a landslide. The next one I can't make out what is it. But I'm thinking it's Tokyo Revengers, which I love. Tokyo Revengers. I do hate Takamichi the way he cries every single episode, and he has at least a full episode worth of crying.
Yeah, he's worse than Deku.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And I mean, his face leaks most episodes. Like, he just looks down at the ground and lets it pull.
And I don't get it. I'm like, dude, it's not like you
I can't stop it.
When he does the time travel, it's not like he forgets what's going on. It's like, you went through this before. Why are you crying?
Oh, my God, yo.
Like, I know some things happen differently, but why are you crying like about everything?
Even if you know what's going to happen,
Windbreaker is a little different, though. You don't get all the crying.
I'm definitely gonna binge watch that.
Yeah, because the fights on there. If you like the fight that you get for Tokyo Avengers, you will love Windbreaker.
Man, it was another one that's in that type of. Feel like it's in that little group. Is Gold something?
Gold something?
I just saw somebody.
I know Golden Kamuy is like but that's not. It's a little different.
You can't blame that man for crying, even though he knows what's gonna happen.
It's like he's trying to
get that episode on daggone Full Metal where the daggone Alchemist changed his daughter to turn and the dog. That jump still catch me every time.
Yeah,
every time. Chimera with the dog, it catch me every time.
Every single time I see. I used to see like people would post that meme with that girl as a dog.
Oh boy,
that's the most heartless thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's heartless.
You're her father. How could you? I've got daughters only, no sons. I could never see a scenario where I make my child into a sickening looking creature.
They gotta hit hard
for the sake of and then it's like hearing him talk about it. It seems like such a loving parent, and then it's like, so that's your child in the corner that looks like some type of creepy alien dog. That's your daughter now.
Not just a daughter and a dog.
A 2-in-1 in the worst possible way.
It's like when it's like that, he's like, man, let me be at the trial.
Oh yeah.
I know it's an anime, but
I was
draw me into this.
Please kill him in the most painful way possible.
Who's the artist? Draw me into this, please.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of people that should get the execution special.
On
a lot of these anime.
I know them people coming back, and I'm still crying.
Yeah, execution. And speaking of execution, that brings us to the next one.
Oh, Death Note versus Tokyo Ghoul.
Wow.
Now,
I didn't watch.
I like Tokyo Ghoul.
I only watched the first season of Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul, it gets a little off track. And somebody else that told me like that likes it, like really likes Tokyo Ghoul, said if you read the manga, like following the first season, everything makes more sense.
Okay, so it's basically more of a manga, but you probably get more out of the manga. Yeah. Now with Death Note, I gotta go Death Note.
You remember the live action for that?
Oh my God, Ryuk, the clown looking version of Ryuk. Oh my goodness, terrible.
Oh, terrible. That was funny.
Yeah, it was.
And you know who voiced him?
Who?
It's got to be him, because every time I hear it, that's the only person's face I can see. The guy that played Green Goblin on the first Spider-Man. I can't think of his name. It's him. I'm telling you, it's him.
Oh no! Hold up! Shoot! Ooh, I know it.
And every time
his name.
I know his name. What is wrong with me right now?
You know his name. You say it all the time.
I know. Oh my God, dude. Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Norman Osborn.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe.
I'm telling you, when you watch the live action, when you listen to it, it's him. I'm telling you, it's him.
I got to go back and watch that. I'm not going to go back and watch it. It was terrible.
No.
I can see what you're saying.
Go to a snippet of it.
Right? Yeah, I think I can kind of remember.
Don't put yourself through that.
Yeah, I won't.
Why Charge Man Ken still charged up on your TV?
Oh my god.
That's not on the list. But when I say it's unanimous, that is the worst
hands down
anime
creation.
creation.
Probably gonna do it.
Charge Man Ken, and I mean the episodes. They knew this wasn't going to get a second season. The episodes are 6 minutes, and it is the worst 6 minutes.
It's bad by 1974 standards.
It's the worst 6 minutes of your anime life.
Yeah.
I mean, the second episode.
And you should watch it.
The second episode came on, and I got upset because the system even suggested that we go on to the next episode. I felt disrespected because I said, you saw me watch this first one and be in utter disbelief, and you think I want to run it back and try this again? And the title for the second episode, "Safe by a Hair." It's Karen's birthday. I'm just realizing.
We didn't even know Karen.
Right. They never named Karen. Who's his sister? The one that calls him Big Brother.
Right.
Yeah. We never knew that Karen was the sister. But now we know it's her birthday.
Juralians.
And the Juralians. Not the aliens, but the Juralians. And then the whole setting and the background, everything looks just like background for the Jetsons. And I mean, like, the futuristic style buildings and everything. It really looks like somebody bit off the Jetsons and a few other shows with a bunch of steel shots. Like, it's in it.
The steel shot explosions.
A lot of the people on the movie. And then they have people riding on amusement park devices. And they have the exact same person going around in the circle. It's about 15 of the same guy doing the same motion. I said, this is the most low budget 6 minutes of pure crap I've ever seen. And it's 65 episodes.
Sure.
I feel like if you really wanted to make somebody confess something, or you wanted to make them lose their absolute mind, strap them to a chair, take their eyes open, and play it nonstop, and be there to press play the very next time. They'll scream every time one starts.
That's torture. Yeah,
I mean, because even the song, by the second time I heard the song, I didn't want to watch the show ever again. Charge Man Ken will go down in history as the world's worst anime of all time.
It sounds like they be saying Inspector Gadget, Inspector Gadget.
And that's what they taken a whole bunch of shows and tried to make the best they could out of it, and it didn't work.
It did work. They
had a little. And I have children. I have a daughter that loved this show called Bo on the Go, and that was more entertaining, and it was about exercising and being fit as a child, and it's leaps and bounds better than Charge Man Ken.
What you mean? Charge Man Ken did a daggone sideways somersault, stopped in the air, and shot the Juralian in the chest while he was floating.
He shot several Juralians with the same squeeze of the trigger. He never even had to adjust his aim. The beam just kept going straight, and they just happened to all end up in the same spot. He never moved his wrist, so he's the best shooter of all time. I mean, I've never seen a guy press the trigger and the bullet stretches and touches every person that's out there, even though they're nowhere near each other. But he did it after flying through the air and doing. What do you even call what he did? A barrel roll. He does about 6 barrel rolls into a shooting position
in the air, all off the ground,
where he never has to move his wrist, and he presses the trigger down.
And he's floating the whole time.
Right.
And Charge Man Ken can't fly. He got a ship.
And a pole falls to the ground. His sister Karen and whatever that was in the car, they're floating and hovering above all of it. But when it hits the ground, the ship shakes.
The world and everything, every inanimate object.
What are we talking about right now? What are we really talking about right now? That is pure trash.
The worst anime.
It's Charge Man Ken physics, man. What do you mean?
Yeah, apparently so. Because that doesn't work in any other anime that I've seen. Those physics.
Oh my god, yo.
It's very unfortunate.
It's a CMK physics right there, man. You ain't got nothing. You got.
But yeah, next on the list, what we got?
Try to get through these.
Suzumi and
Suzumi.
Your Name.
Now,
2 of which I've never seen either.
they are movies.
They have
they're
been requested for me to watch. They
sure.
are. I've been told that they are good watches.
They're good watches. Anybody out there that hasn't seen them, you guys watch it, and you give us your opinion on those. We're gonna go past those.
I think I'm partial to Perfect Blue.
Oh God.
Nah,
The other ones
I might
are.
choose Your Name, man. I might have to go with Your Name.
Yeah, because I really don't know much of anything about the next few.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, so these might be these are some for us to watch and then come back and revisit.
This bottom half, like I feel like from this point to the end, it's only about 6 more.
I was moving Castle and that going what's the other one? I can't even see it. Oh, Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
Yeah, that's old garb.
Definitely old garb. Yeah.
From the 90s, but I mean that's
but
Spirited Away is good.
But they said need to watch all of these, so we're lacking on some of that.
Yeah.
But
I think I got
Moving
15.
Castle is good.
I got about 15 out of the 24.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, that's stuff back when I was like into it back in the day. But House Moving Castle is good today. Spirited Away is good. I don't know.
So we have a few on this list that we have to.
We've got a few add-ons.
Might have to go with Moving Castle though.
All right, to.
And here we are. Coming to the end of this bad boy.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up now.
Episode 5.
Episode 5 of the Debatable Podcast. Wrapping it up. Checking out these last few items on this list. We didn't watch all these anime, but we're gonna do our due diligence and watch those. You all do the same out there. Check them out if you haven't seen these, so you'll be able to join us next time when we go through the remainder of these items on the list. So
you throw that Charge Man Ken on your list.
Charge Man Ken, check it out.
Worst anime of all time.
Worst anime of all time, 100%. But anyway, we appreciate you all joining us again on the Debatable Podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notifications anytime we post a new video. Check us out on Patreon as well. Link down in the description below. We're going to be posting a lot of different content on there that's not going to be here. But until then, make sure you check these anime out. They are highly contested anime. And again, somebody might egg your house if you make the wrong choice. So make sure you do due diligence on that. Shout out to the Life of Anime Podcast for actually putting this post out and allowing us to check that post out and do this video. So we appreciate them as well. Anyway, that wraps it up. Anything else?
No.
If not, until the next time, just remember, it's debatable. Appreciate it. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.